So it's Christmas Eve and I'm about to make these muffins that are known in Tuscaloosa. So there used to be a restaurant called Cypress Inn and they used to give you these muffins when you would sit down at the table. Cypress Inn Muffins, that's what they're called. And they are literally my favorite muffins of all time. And my mother-in-law has a recipe. If it's not the exact recipe, it is very, very similar and they are delicious. So I am making a big batch of these to take to my mom's in the morning for family Christmas. And the batter does make a lot, so I'm going to be holding back some of the batter for Bradley and I to bake some muffins later on in the week. So the recipe is literally on this. So we're gonna start off with 15-ounce box of Raisin Bran cereal. I'm gonna dump this into my really big bowl. I could eat these every day of my life. I don't know if I'm supposed to break up some of these, but I am. The longer this batter sits, the tastier they are. They're only gonna be sitting for a little over 12 hours, which is fine. To my friend, the best way to describe this is like a warm spice muffin giving you a hug. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. So we're going to mix the dry ingredients first. So 3 cups of sugar after the cereal. I really hate that Cypress Inn closed down too. It was right on the river. It was a beautiful place. I went there all the time growing up with my parents and I miss it. And I'm sure a lot of people in Tuscaloosa miss it. All right, let's break this up. 3 cups. There's my little sheet of paper. Oh, there it is. So 5 cups of all-purpose flour. Flour has been added. This is what it's looking like. Now we're going to add the baking soda, 5 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the spices into this. 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of cloves, 1 tablespoon of nutmeg. Now we're just going to mix it all up. And like I said, I don't know if this is the original recipe or if this is just like a similar recipe, but it tastes pretty damn close to the Cypress Inn muffins. I'm going to be using 1 cup of avocado oil, 1 quart of buttermilk. Don't ask me for a substitution because I have no idea. You could do whole milk with lemon juice and white vinegar, I know that, but as far as like a milk substitute, I don't know. We drink whole milk in this house. Add the eggs and the vanilla extract, and then we will be done with that. I'm gonna pour, that's enough. Maybe 2 teaspoons, or a little bit more. There you go. And then our eggs, so it's thick. So if it's thick, don't be alarmed. And the batter is going to be wet, and you don't want it to be super wet when you're making these. So that's why you want it to sit a little while. I just love a nostalgic recipe because like these muffins remind me so much of my childhood because we would literally go to Cypress Inn all the time. Any event, any birthday, any business meeting for my dad, taking friends, family out to eat, holidays, that's where we would go. This is all mixed up. This is what it looks like now. And so I'm going to put the lid on this to sit overnight and I will bake them in the morning before we head to my parents. Okay, so I never filmed myself after taking the muffins out of the oven. However, this is a few days after Christmas of me taking them to my parents. They were a huge hit. My mom wants some of the batter that I made. This is what they look like and they are delicious. This is my second one today. If you live in Tuscaloosa or you've ever been to Cypress Inn and you remember what these taste like, I highly recommend making these. They are amazing.